So now, the other thing we have to do quickly is
You can obviously remember all the things we just need to
yeah,
ask
I got them. Yeah. Okay. Well,
it doesn't tell us what it sounded like. It doesn't tell us what it sounded like.
Yeah, no. Okay, so we've had 2 weeks of albums. First week we had that bunch. Second week we had that bunch. And out of those bunches, we chose 3 each out of each bunch. So let's see if we can remember what we had in the first week here. So Silversun pickups. What is this? I don't know what this was. Inverses. Inverses. That's somebody. Inverses. Let's see. Let's get the list. Inverses by Karnivool. Of course. Okay. And then there's Poppy, Petra, Paleface Swiss, Edenbridge, and Beyond the Black. Or was the band called Break the Silence? That was a mystery. Let's see. Beyond the Black. Okay, and out of those, you chose Paleface Swiss at number 1, and I had Silversun pickups. Both of us had Poppy as our second choice, and our third choice were the opposites of our first choices. So you had Silversun pickups in third, and I had Paleface Swiss in third. Okay, so that was the first week. Second week, we had Edenbridge, I Promised the World, Kapichi, Kreator, Maroon, of Sulfur, and Sleaford Mods. And you chose Kapichi, Kreator, and of Sulfur. I chose of Sulfur, Kreator, and Maroon. Okay, so that means those are all our winners. Okay, well, interesting that we had 4 different things in the front. We didn't both choose like the same thing on the front. Okay, so like I was thinking about this, if we had to award our first places with 3 points, for example, second places with 2 points, and our third places with 1 point, that could be a way of kind of seeing like what could come out of the other ones in the back there, or see how it could change. But it's interesting, like for example, so if my Silversun pickups got 3 points for being first, you've got it in third place, which means
basically it would be Paleface Swiss, Tenterhooks, and of Sulfur would be tar, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So
and my run would be worse off. Yeah. Poppy would come up actually, because it would be 2 and 2. So Poppy would actually take the place of my run in the front here, kind of thing. Yeah, that's the only one that would actually change. Kapichi would not have enough. Kreator would also have enough to come forward. Well, not forward, but you know what I mean. So.
Well, no, Kreator would then be tar with the ones that are in first place.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because that would be 2 and 2.
But so that's the problem with doing it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because surely if it was in second place for both of us, that shouldn't make it equal as the first place, or should it? Because this is, Silversun pickups I've got as first and you've got it as third. So maybe having Poppy in second means it's just as important.
Oh, so actually,
You see what I'm saying?
all our first choices would have the same amount, isn't it?
No.
I mean,
Oh,
these ones would all be 4, isn't it? Actually, they all have 4 points in. Because it'll be 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, all of our first ones. Oh,
Yeah.
from the first week. Yeah. It's just our second week.
And then these ones, that would be 4, and that would be 4.
Yeah.
So we would have 5 contenders for first place.
Yeah. But, okay, that's if we chose out of both of us together. But, which technically, so, what if we were now to choose our top 3 each out of our... So, what if this now became a new selection? Like, would there be any that you would change, for example? Or would there be something that you think maybe shouldn't have been as high as it was in your own one? Anything like that?
No.
Or anything you would switch around or something like that?
No. If I had to pick one of my 6, I know which one I would pick.
What, as the best? Okay, so what would your best be?
Paleface Swiss would be my top of those 6.
Okay. Or mine would be Silversun pickups.
Out of all of that?
Out
of all of that?
Out of all of that? Yes. I really liked that. I really thought that was great. There's one that I would drop out, having thought about it, and I actually re-listened to a little bit of everything that we'd listened to, and I think that the one I made kind of not a mistake with, but I would say the worst one here is actually Kreator. I would say that I should have put of Sulfur ahead of Kreator.
Yeah. So that would be my second one. I would choose the second one and my 6.
Would be of Sulfur.
And third would be Kreator.
Third would be Kreator. No, I would have chucked Kreator out of mine completely.
I'll tell you what mine would be.
Oh,
Didn't say.
That's interesting.
Tell me mine is wrong. Right?
So Kreator was like, no. I just, when I re-listened, I was like, I don't know. I think I should have had those the other way around. Yeah. So what? Okay, so your first would be Paleface skins, and then of Sulfur. Paleface Swiss. And then
move to top.
Yeah. I'll move it up.
Did you say move to top?
Where's move to top? Okay. Okay. What would you have in third? Kreator. Okay, so I would have Silversun pickups. I would have Poppy in second. And then I really did like a lot of my run. Paleface Swiss was good too. Wow. It's pretty tough. That was good, eh? That's what mine will probably look like. So Silversun pickups, Poppy, Paleface Swiss. And you've got Paleface Swiss of Sulfur and Kreator. That's not bad. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, interesting, yeah.
So now, really,
Yeah.
Paleface Swiss is the one that wins, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Well, it depends on how much they get awarded. Yeah,
Well,
but yes.
even if it's 1 point each.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it actually is like that. Yeah, Paleface Swiss would be the highest out of both of us. Yeah, that would be our common thing. Yeah. Interesting. That's what we'd end up with. Okay, so there we go. So we've just started our listening to mainly rock. It's like rock albums. And there we have it. Paleface Swiss is our most highly rated together. Silversun Pickups is my personal favorite, and Paleface Swiss was your personal favorite.
True story.
True story. There we go, guys. That's what we recommend. Paleface Swiss, Silversun Pickups, Poppy, of Sulfur, Kreator. I also like my ruin. I can't choose everything here. And we had Kid
Actually,
Kapichi.
of all my choices, only one doesn't make it overall.
Yeah, and the same with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ruin and Kid Kapichi were our own individual flavors that came through there, kind of thing. Yeah, interesting, yeah. Okay, well that was fun. So next month we'll have a lot more happening because it's going to be a full month of doing this. We only just started this 2 weeks ago, so that's the result of our first 2 weeks of doing this. So there you have it. Ta-da! Goodbye, everybody.
What are you doing?
What? I'm trying to point at this one. What? It's very difficult there. I have to come to where you are. Ah, there. There. There we go. Paleface Swiss. Okay.